Hello guys, welcome back to another edition. I'll be looking at matches that will be played across the English Premier League today and tomorrow. There are a lot of amazing and exciting fixtures to really talk about. Well, as you all know, I'm an Arsenal fan and Arsenal is currently top in the table. Yes, we are top in the table, and hopefully, by the end of this week's round of matches, we are still on top of the table. We have Liverpool to play, and looking at the last few records against Liverpool, it's not been encouraging, but Arsenal is on an amazing run, and hopefully we are able to salvage a win tomorrow, guys. Well, we'll get to that. Let's just start with the matches that will be played today. Arsenal is playing tomorrow and not today. Well, starting with the first one, Bournemouth, Leicester City. Well, I'm tilting towards Bournemouth, but Leicester City got the much-awaited win, and so let's hope that they can build from it. Maddison is currently on fire, and if they're able to win free kicks around the penalty area, then do not rule out Leicester City. Leicester City seems to have found, or from their last match, if they can build on it, definitely, I think they stand a chance. But I'll be going for a draw. Yes. So let's move to the next one, which is Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. In this match, I'm definitely going to go for a Chelsea win because Graham Potter, I know he has a lot to prove that his hiring is not a fluke. His performance at Brighton is not a fluke. And so he has been, he was fortunate. They were lucky. Yeah, they were lucky to beat Crystal Palace. They scored at the 90th or 89th minute to make it 2-1 against Crystal Palace. So let's hope that they can build from there. But as an Arsenal fan, I'm praying that Wolverhampton will at least get a point from this match. We need to create a lot of distance from all our top four rivals so that in case, Arsenal, a lot of people, they've been expecting the meltdown to begin. So I'm praying and hoping that some of these top four rivals of us will draw points today. But in all fairness, in all sincerity, I think Chelsea are going to make a win. I think it should be convincing. Aubameyang has started to deliver, and if you've checked his record, anytime he goes into a team, at least in the first few months, he does very well. And after that, once he settles down, he'll be in discipline, sets in, and he begins to misbehave, and at the end of the day, he's on his way out of the club. But Chelsea is going to win. So let's move to the next one, Man City versus Southampton. Well, if I'm going to place a bet this week of any match where it will be 3+ goals, this is definitely the match. And if I'm going to place a bet that a player is going to score at least 2 goals, then it's definitely Manchester City. If you are someone who plays bet, this is the best and unique opportunity for you to make money. Betting on Manchester City, definitely. Although I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm predicting, or it's clearing. You don't need a magician. You don't need a prophet to prophesy that Man City are going to win the league. But that's just it. So I'm saying it, okay? The best that Southampton can get from this match, the best, is maybe losing by a goal to nothing. It will be a huge upset for them to come out with a draw. And let me say it will be a miracle for them to win this match. Once Alan decides to turn up or decides to start playing, then he can really ridicule, he can mess up, he can ruin defender. So once he switches on, even if it's for 5 minutes, just expect to go. So, and we have 90 minutes. So I'm predicting Manchester City all the way. They are going to win convincingly, and they are playing at the Etihad Stadium. So what do you expect? A win for them. Hopefully, they can lose today. If they lose today, definitely will remain on top of the table. If they play a draw, they move on top of the table. So, and I want us to remain at the top of the table. At least till we face them. Okay, so definitely Manchester City will win by at least 2 goals. Yes, and Haaland is going to score also. Now, Newcastle United versus Brentford. I'm leaning towards Newcastle United. They need to keep the momentum. A lot was invested, and I expect them to, in front of their fans, do very well. So I'm tipping Newcastle United to win against Brentford. Then the final match for today, which is going to be Brighton versus Tottenham. This is a very, very tricky one. Even though Graham Potter has moved from Brighton to Chelsea, their new coach had his baptism of fire against Liverpool at Liverpool Stadium, and he was able to come out with a very, very good result. Very, very good. They played very well. They scored 3 goals in Liverpool, even though they could not win the match. And so against a Tottenham that will sit, with Tottenham sit today, yeah, Conte always sits and, hits on the counter. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm praying that Brighton wins. No, I'm going for a draw because Brighton is very close to Arsenal. And although I still believe that they will still fall along the way. So if Brighton wins today, it will, a Brighton win is good. But this is probably going to be a draw. If Tottenham is going to win, maybe just by a goal to nothing. And once they score that goal, they park the bus. That is what they've always done. So let's see how it goes. This is very tricky. It's either it's a draw. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go for a Brighton win. Brighton is going to win this match, and Tottenham is going to go back home with nothing. Yes. You may say I'm biased. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan. We are biased when it comes to Tottenham. All right, guys. So those are the matches that will be played today. Let's move to tomorrow. Crystal Palace against Leeds. I'm expecting Crystal Palace to win. I really like what Patrick Vieira is doing with Crystal Palace, and hopefully they can win. They were so unfortunate to lose against Chelsea. They gave a good fight, but that's football. Football is a game of 90 minutes, and you have to play your heart out for the entire duration of the match, because any loss in concentration you can easily be punished. And they saw that against their own former boy Gallagher, who was loaned to them by Chelsea last season. So I expect Crystal Palace to bounce back against Leeds. West Ham against Fulham. Fulham, one of the early hitters. They just gained a promotion back to the Premier League, and they started very well. But the reality is setting in. They lost by 4-1 against Newcastle last week. So I'm expecting a response from them. Let's hope that they are able to get the ball they are able to get the ball to Mitrovic, and he's able to punish the West Ham fan or the West Ham United for tomorrow. But in front of West Ham fans, with Luis Paqueta settling in, Antonio, Declan Rice, let's hope that West Ham are able to keep the momentum. And I'm not going to bet against West Ham, so I think West Ham is going to win this. But I think both sides are going to score in this game. Now let's move to Arsenal versus Liverpool. Wow. This is going to be a very tough one. Even though Liverpool at the moment are sleeping, okay? They've been letting in lots of goals. Van Dijk is not the same as he used to be a few months ago. The defense is leaking goals. Oppositions have been able to exploit the weakness of Alexander-Arnold. And so definitely this is going to be a match that we're going to have both goals at both ends. But I'm going to be leaning, looking at the record so far. Arsenal's the last time we won against Liverpool at home was, I think, 2020 thereabout. So I think a draw is a fair result for Arsenal. Yeah. I think a draw is a fair result. if Arsenal plays the way they played Manchester United, then I think we do not stand a chance. So we just need to get our tactics very right. We need to make sure that we attack, and every opportunity we have, we make good use of it. Then we stand a chance. But I'll be going for a draw. But my heart and head praise and hope that Arsenal wins. Okay, so Arsenal Liverpool, I'm going for a draw. But as an Arsenal fan, we are going to win, and win convincingly? No chance. If Arsenal wins convincingly, then Liverpool is in deep trouble. As in deep trouble. I expect Liverpool, when it comes to games like this, Liverpool will find a way to turn up, although they didn't turn up against Manchester United. And finally, Everton against Manchester United. Everton is on the rise. They slept in their first few matches. Lampard was under pressure, but I think they've been able to, find a way in the last 2-3 games and grind out wins and results. And with them being at home, I'm expecting them to put in a fight. But all the same, I'm expecting this to either be a draw or Manchester United, because they lost against Manchester City. So I'll be expecting a response from them, because if they do not get a response, then top 4 is highly unlikely. So in summary, I think Leicester has a chance against Bournemouth. Let's see how it goes. Chelsea is going to win. Manchester City is going to win. Newcastle is going to win. Brighton, please help us against Tottenham. Crystal Palace, I expect them to win against Leeds United. West Ham, I am also tipping them to win against Fulham. And Arsenal, it's going to be a draw. And my heart and head says, okay, Arsenal, this is our opportunity. Let's make use of this opportunity. Now that Liverpool is disappointing and failing, let's just quickly get this win before they put their house in order. And finally, I'm saying Manchester United might just, with Ronaldo, Anthony, maybe Martial coming back to form, and Rashford showing his hold form, maybe they can just win. Who knows? So those are my prediction for the round of matches that will be played today and tomorrow. Hopefully on Monday, Nottingham Forest can get a good result after their manager, whom everybody was thinking was going to be sacked, got contract extension. Premier League is full of dramas, a lot of intrigues. That's how the game is, a lot of things are going on. But all the same, who would know if I was right at the end of the day? Thank you guys for watching. If you're yet to subscribe, please do us a favor, smash the subscribe button and do leave your notification bell turned on so you get notified each time I post a new video. My name is Shegun Aremu, and see you in our next video. Goodbye.